You ready to let the dogs out?
What?
Do what?
From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
Join Pet Pals TV's Patty Spitler as we celebrate our furry friends.
Cats, dogs, and all the critters in your family.
Celebrate the bond between pets and people and meet Hoosier heroes saving four-legged lives.
I love it. Good. I'm glad.
It's the Positively Patty Podcast.
I can't wait anymore. Me neither.
Now, your host, here's Wish TV contributor Patty Spitler.
And coming up on the Positively Patty podcast, we've got the fabulous Jim Denny. WFMS, 35 years. Boy, what a career. He's going to talk to about that and also about his love for critters. We got some doggone good news coming up on the Positively Patty podcast. And now on the Positively Patty podcast, it is my pleasure and my honor to welcome the one and only Jim Denny. Jim Denny, WFMS, 35 years, morning man for the #1 rated country music show with his personality and wit, and he's full of wit. Here's Jim Denny.
And that's a wrap. Perfect. Oh,
You're so terrific.
Oh, thank you, Patty. You are too. Gosh, we do go back, don't we? I mean, I think you mentioned earlier in 1990, you first came over to the radio station with Jim and Charlie. And
the Jim and Charlie show was going to start.
And here we are.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
It's 35 years. 2 years you did afternoons. Right. And then starting in 1990, you started with the morning show with Deborah Honeycutt and Kevin Freeman.
They were there now?
Yep, yes. They're there now. #1. How many awards have you won?
We've got 4 CMAs and then 3 ACMs.
For large market?
Yes, for large market.
Radio.
So it's the first one was an ACM, started back in 2007, I think it was, and then off and on throughout the time. So yeah, it's and you know what? It never gets old. I mean, when they say, we won? We did? All right. It just never gets old, you know.
When's your last day?
December the 15th. It'll be a Friday, and I'm going to get on that pony and ride off into the sunset.
Oh, what are you going to do?
Well, you know, everybody says that, and it's kind of like I keep thinking there's all these different options you could do because you're retired. So on your time, you do what you want when you want. So the door is wide open to a lot of things, you know, hanging with you for lunch, or we can do, you know, I'm going to go see my grandson. He lives in Denver. I haven't had enough chances to go see that. So I'm going to go out and we're going to go fishing and we're try to teach him to play golf and spend some time with my wife, Mimi, traveling around. And
yes. She flies for Republic, right?
Yeah, Republic.
She's stewardess.
Yeah. So we're going to get a chance to do that and have some time together. Because one thing, she may work 4 or 5 days, and then a lot of times she'll get 4 or 5 off. So I'll have some time to say, well, let's go somewhere.
So, and you'll be home with her a lot, too. Is she okay with that?
Yeah, I've been already practicing on cleaning and laundry and that, you know, really good life stuff. You know?
Well, one thing I wanted to hit on, too, today, I know that you just did a golf event, too. You really like animals.
I do.
You love doggies. And
Dogs.
tell me about your love of animals.
Well, you know, I've always loved animals. Sometimes they're just, because when you come home, my wife's not always going to be wagging her tail. My dog is. You know, my dog's going to be, that is the highlight. It was like, you know, if I've been gone for an hour just to go to the store, he swears at Cheers.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, that's just true. It's just great. Yeah. I mean, you've got animals.
Oh, I love
dogs.
Oh, they've saved my life, really.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So Cooper is your
Cooper.
dog?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tell me about Cooper.
He's about I was trying to figure it out last night. He's about 15 years old there. He was a rescue from the Humane Society a number of years ago. They said he came from Elkhart, but you don't know any history about him and where they are. He has some issues. He does where he gets anxious. He's kind of I think it's like a rat terrier kind of a dog. So he's very small. He's 18 pounds.
Yeah.
But he was actually, I guess a year ago, August, was diagnosed with cancer. And they said it was going to be a very aggressive form. And they said he'll probably live 2 to 6 months. Well, that was over a year ago, and he's still kicking right around.
Well, and see, the thing is, they don't know. You know, they just keep going on.
Yeah.
All they know is that they've been loved and that they've been fed and treated, and that's important. And I met Cooper. He's a sweet boy.
He's a good boy. Yeah, when Mimi's gone, he's right up there on her pillow next to my head. You know, so.
Oh, I love that. I love it. And also, I know you're involved with the Silver Snout Rescue. They rescue senior dogs.
Taffy's Touch, senior dog.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
Been with them for a while because they helped me one time with my mom's dog. Mom couldn't take care of the dog anymore.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do, and I mentioned it on the air, and somebody said, "Well, call Taffy's." They were so helpful. She said, "Okay, let's see if we can find a foster. She got back with me. I'll meet you in Whiteland with the dog.
Oh.
And so then it was like less than a week, and the foster then became the forever home.
That's wonderful.
So, yeah.
And that happens more often than not, is that someone in the family, they're passing or they can't take care of the animal anymore. And when my mom passed, I ended up with her cats. I didn't even think about it. But sometimes either the family can't take it or they don't want to. So what happens to that senior dog or cat? It's pretty traumatic.
They're traumatized anyway because all of a sudden their owner they've had for who knows how long is now just gone.
It's gone.
And everything just changes. So when I see them get good homes, it's like, oh, that's great.
Yeah. So that's Taffy Senior Snout.
Taffy's Touch Senior Dog Rescue.
Senior Dog Rescue.
It's real long.
Okay. Taffy's. Well, find me on Facebook and I'll hook you up with them. They're terrific.
Yeah.
So we mentioned that you're going to do whatever you want to do. Is there anything you wanted to do all your life you never got to do that now you could do? Like skydiving or...
No.
Not
unless the plane's
bungee
going
jumping.
down.
Well, I'm sorry, what?
Not unless the plane's going down. I ain't going to skydive.
Don't say that when your wife's a stewardess. What would you like to do?
Oh, there's
for
so
fun?
there's so many things. I like traveling, some beach life wouldn't be bad for a little while too. Nothing extravagant or anything. Just to wake up in the morning. I always said I want to wake up in January sometime for about a week or 2 weeks on a beach because we Indiana winters. January is dark and cloudy and can be kind of gross kind of days. So that'd be fun. But I want to volunteer. I don't know what yet. Maybe it's involved with dogs. Maybe with kids. I'm not sure. So
Pet Pals TV. You can
absolutely
come and have some stories with us.
One of my favorites.
You and Mimi. That would be terrific. I love it. I
would love to do that. Yeah, but that'd be right at the ballpark if somebody wanted to do it. But I'm going to start playing music again a little bit more. Get my guitar out. I may try to put together a YouTube channel or something where I can do guitar lessons. So you can just tune in. I've had some people take interest now, beginning guitar lessons, but I could teach a song probably in about a half hour easily. So it was just one of those options, I'm excited about it. I'm also sad because you can't just walk away from something you love so much.
No. It's
and
such
just
a part of your
expect to
life.
shut the door, right. And and working with Deb and Kevin all these years, they're my brothers and sisters. And to have it, so we're not going to walk away from each other. It's just going to walk away. I'm going to hang up the headphones and become a radio listener.
Well, you have the voice, the personality, the stamina, the generosity that makes you unique. And you're certainly, I don't say that often, but you're an icon. You really, you are someone to be admired.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Well,
really
you
does.
are, that I feel that way. Again, your last day is December the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking requests and things? I mean, what people...
You know what? I don't know what we're going to do. I've got 2.5 months. Well, no, a little less than that now. But so I don't know what they got planned. I think they're going to have some artists call in. And, and we've set up and I can't remember the phone number. There's a line where you can call, leave a message, and for me if you have a memory of something. Don't ask me the number right now because I got it.
But again, and I didn't ask you this. Favorite celebrity country star that you met? We were talking about this off air. Give me just a couple. Who do you like?
Garth Brooks is one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Okay, never met him.
He does his research. I remember years ago when he was first starting off, we had met him down in Nashville, just real quick. And I'd mentioned that I had a daughter named Taylor, and he did too. So it was probably 6 months later, he came to town for a concert, and we're backstage, and he said, "Hey, how's your daughter Taylor doing?" I'm like, I mean, you know how that makes you feel? You remember that? Now, I don't know if he wrote it down somewhere and just, as a marketing, but he remembered it. That means a lot.
I mentioned that Dolly Parton, I met her several times, and the last time was a few years ago. And she said, "Oh, I want to thank you for helping me with my movies." She's thanking me, but we talked about that. She's very much in control.
Sure.
And she compliments you so that you'll go, "Oh, Dolly did that."
Wow, yeah.
So give me another one.
Well, you know what? Reba's another one, too. You talk about the interviews, because Reba would say, we've been talking to her before, and she'd say, "So enough about me. How about you guys? What you doing?" She just flipped that around. We're like, well, we're talking to you.
Yep. I remember she told me once that I said, "What would you like to do?" And she goes, "Someday I'd like to win an Oscar." She hasn't done that yet, but she's not
That's
done.
about all she hasn't gotten.
Exactly. She's done it, everything.
Yeah.
Jim Denny, WFMS icon. What'd you start? 35 years ago? You were 3 when you started.
Oh, yes, I was, Patty. I'm surprised you were old enough to even listen. Well, you've been about 2 or 3 yourself there? Yeah.
We go back. Good memories, though. Good memories. Well, you're a wonderful person and certainly a A great personality.
Well, and you too. And I've shared such great times with you. From our trips down to Tennessee when we used to do the specials for the CMA Awards, and just the package we put together for at Dolly World, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
It was just always fun. Always a good time. You're a class act.
I am?
Yes, you are.
Wait a minute, I didn't hear that.
Class
act? Okay. Jim Denny, WFMS mornings, and now he'll be sleeping in after December the 15th. Yeah. Except when you got to get up in the middle of the night and go potty.
Right. But I can go back to bed. At least I'm glad I'm getting out of bed to go potty. Yeah.
Okay, on that note, we're going to let it go here. Also, Jim loves animals. We'll be talking to him some more and seeing some more of Jim Denny, WFMS icon. Thank you, Jim.
Discover more pet-friendly stories at PetPalsTV.com and stay with Wish TV online at WishTV.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Be sure to like and subscribe to this podcast and discover more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at AllIndianaPodcastNetwork.com.